You know what Bruce does look like? He looks like Gina Davis in Beetlejuice.
Oh, yeah.
When she has to be scary, so she pulls her nose out and pops her eyes into her hands or whatever.
Can you say Dobby is a free elf?
Dobby is a free elf.
Wow, I'm in the movie.
Harry Potter was so good about making characters just die in front of me and me not know. He just pops up at the end of Deathly Hallows Part 1. He's like, Dobby's back! And then gets hit with a shard of glass, and then everyone in the theater around me is crying. And I'm like,
Dobby saved Harry Potter.
Where has he been this whole time?
And he was a free elf.
Yeah, he got the socks.
Yeah.
He got a sock, which
sock.
meant that he had clothing, which meant that he was a free elf.
Dobby?
Master has given Dobby a sock.
What? I didn't...
Dobby is free.
Should I continue the bit the entire episode?
I think you should take it off before you puke in it.
Dobby, I noticed I was seeing the top of your head underneath that hat. You got a little bit of hair loss there, maybe some thinning hair, and also your dick is flaccid. This episode's sponsored by Hims, and maybe Dobby is the perfect candidate.
Who knows what's under that little cloth?
Yeah. Hims is a for men boutique service for hair, skin, and everything going on down below. They might have the right solutions for you, but we recommend checking with your doctor first. We'll hear more from them and what they have to offer at the end of the show.
Did you say your doctor?
Your doctor. Yeah. Merry Christmas or whatever.
It doesn't blink. The eyes that were drawn on by the Chinese children are like frightening. Hey, your first question this holiday season comes from It Happens at Midnight. Disney has enlisted Funhaus to design the next attraction at Disneyland. What movie would you base your attraction off of, and what would it include?
Well, that's easy. I would base it off of Deathly Hallows Part 2. Right after Dobby died.
Oh, no!
I would presume a world where Dobby never existed.
No!
No?
I would base my ride off my friend, the other elf.
Creature?
Creature.
They're not friends, Bruce, and
No,
you know
Creature
that.
seemed like an asshole.
Yeah.
Creature, the asshole elf, and the ride would be that you... It's so hot in here.
Now you know how Dobby feel.
You should take off the mask.
Why?
No one cared who I was until I put on the mask.
So we know what's happening next year. Rollerblades are coming back.
Yeah, you're right.
That's right.
In the late 90s, Disney Channel made a show called Brink, a little made-for-TV movie.
I've seen it.
I'm
Yeah, we
familiar
all
with
saw
it.
it. And so I think we make our Brink-themed rollerblade ride. It's just a skate rink.
I like the idea of an actual roller coaster, but instead of sitting in a chair or being strapped around the shoulders, it just locks around your ankles.
Oh, so you have to have good ankle
So you have
support.
to kind of stand, otherwise you're gonna fall backwards.
Also, you could just be in one giant rollerblade, and every once in a while it just falls over.
Yeah, maybe.
You know that Dobby can't go on any ride because he's too short.
And racist.
I'm catching myself looking at him, but staring into his eyes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why wouldn't he blink?
Those are my true eyes. The next question from Amabel. I'm going to be defending my PhD dissertation in January, and I'll finally be a doctor. How should I celebrate my newfound doctorhood?
Well, how did you celebrate your freedom, Dobby? You got the socks,
I
so...
immediately went out and had sex with 34 elves.
Ugh.
Because when you're not free, you
Yeah, how
can
many
get STDs, but when you are free, you can't.
how many elves do you have sex with when you're
He puts that
not
sock over his
free?
dick.
When I'm not free, it's only 3 per night.
Oh, okay.
But it was 34 as soon as I was free. What was the question?
I think what you do is you take all the IV drips that you can get. You get those bags of fluid. That way you can party all the time.
Oh.
So like no hangovers. I keep staring at Dobby. I don't like
Yeah,
it.
it's really distracting.
I don't know. Like,
No.
well, I keep looking at him because I'm like, why is he staring at me?
Dobby is beautiful inside and out.
Not outside.
No, and not inside either.
Dobby, so when you go like on adventures with Harry Potter, do you then return and apparate to Hogwarts?
No, I apparate to the elven brothel.
Good. I was trying to get you in a lie because you cannot apparate into Hogwarts.
Well, everybody knows that, Elise.
But you revealed some extra information there.
If Dobby, if you were having sex with an elf,
Yes.
and you came, could you apparate your semen onto her chest?
I never come unless it's inside, over and over and over.
Inside what? Your sock?
He fills those elves like a beard papa poof.
I think you should celebrate your doctorhood by giving vaccines to parents that don't want to vaccinate their children. Sneaky vaccines.
Nice, sneaky vaccines.
Dobby, did you get vaccinated when
I'm
you were a
an
baby?
anti-vaxxer.
But you turned out fine.
That's right. I am beautiful inside and out.
Next question from Noastradamus. With the world ending, Funhaus is invited to one of Elon's escape rockets to Mars. What are your tips for rebuilding society on the Red Planet?
Don't bring Dobby.
How dare I can apparate there anytime I
Can
want.
wizards apparate to other planets?
I guess, well, Dobby's not a wizard.
I'm better than a wizard. I don't even need a wand. But I do have one wand. Would you like to see it?
Oh, no one
No.
wants to see your wand, Dobby.
Do we need more things to do on Mars?
I would say if you want to rebuild society, I mean, you're building it. You're not rebuilding it.
Yeah.
But anyway, you would take as much money as possible because things are going to be expensive on Mars. I don't know if I can afford to go.
No,
You know who can?
Who?
Dobby.
I mean, he's rich in sock.
Yeah, he has no wealth. I mean, Dobby being a house slave or whatever was the only thing keeping him off the streets.
That's not true. He's a pimp.
So you pimp out what, other elves or what?
Yeah, he sells other elven women.
So he, who himself was a slave, is also a slave trader. Why are you looking at me like sideways?
Who is?
Should you just be looking at me straight on?
He looks at us like a bird.
Yeah,
Talking to
I don't have any other Mars answers.
Well, I think we would have to come up with some sort of idea to keep people entertained. So I think we create the only haunted house. And that way we can theme it after John Carpenter's Ghosts of Mars.
What about Red Planet?
Gary Sinise couldn't make it.
So you're telling me Gary Sinise is not invited to Mars?
I mean, I'm sure he's invited. He just can't afford to go.
Once I saw Gary Sinise hit an elf.
Probably deserved it.
Most likely.
This is from A Magic Fish. You are asked by Marvel to add something in Aquaman. Don't need to add anything. The movie's perfect. To
mean,
make
it's
the movie a flop in the box office. How do you sabotage the film? Correction, I do not sabotage the film because this is the movie we have been waiting for 2 years, everyone.
That's right, Elise. In order to make it a blockbuster, we add everybody's favorite character from Harry Potter.
Who?
Dobby.
Like McGonagall or some shit? Do you add Dobby to make it a floppy?
I can't see anybody. Somebody tell me.
Wow, your eyes are wide open.
Is the show over?
No, we still got a ways to go.
Marvel has to do the only thing they can do. They make their own version of Aquaman, the superior one, using Namor, the submariner, who...
Mariner.
The Submariner.
Submariner.
No, he's underwater. He's a mariner.
Okay, all right.
Submariner.
Got it.
And he's got wings on his feet or something stupid.
Yeah, he's garbage.
I don't know.
I think if you want to screw up Aquaman, you replace all the audio tracks from when they're underwater with not clear dialogue, and it's just garbling. That's
I'd
a
watch it.
better way. It's realistic, and people would appreciate that.
It's really hard to breathe.
All right, let's hurry up.
MiamiNatural asks, Santa Claus has asked you to completely change his look. He wants you to change his hair, clothes, and his mode of transport for delivering presents. What does Santa look like after you give him a makeover?
Somebody Photoshop a beard on Dobby because he's gonna be Santa Claus
No,
this
Dobby,
year.
you can't be every character in every franchise, every holiday, every event
Dobby
ever.
is beloved.
If Dobby is so loved, how come he was only in like 2 Harry Potter movies?
That's a lot of movies. How many movies were you in, Elise?
Well, I guess I wasn't in any Harry Potter
That's
movies.
right. Dobby more beloved than Elise. Confirmed.
Confirmed. That's my favorite line from the movie when Dobby said something and he goes, confirmed. What was the question? Change Santa Claus?
I don't know, make Santa better or whatever. I know, he's fat. We should get him in shape.
We should change his name to Thor like it's supposed to be. Oh wait, Odin. Whatever.
Yeah. I don't know, you can make him more like the Narnia one where he gives kids weapons. That was cool.
Oh, what if Santa denounced Christianity and said that he represented capital?
Oh, we rename him Christbreaker.
Christbreaker, and he drives a Mustang.
How dare you? That's you're desecrating.
I know. Dobby's an analogy for Christ. He's a Christ-like figure in the movies.
Yeah,
in the
he
books.
dies,
I know.
he dies the
He
same way.
sacrificed himself for his friends and his elven brothel.
Didn't Bellatrix throw a knife at him or something?
Yeah, he got hit with some stray glass.
Yeah, didn't you get
Accidentally.
like a chandelier fell on you?
Nobody cares about Dobby, and that's why he died.
Go ahead, Dobby.
Last question from Vecman. Your life has suddenly taken on a telltale game-style choice system. What are some of the moral dilemmas you'll run into?
Kill Dobby or don't kill Dobby.
The answer is always Fuck Dobby.
Yeah, that's what it says
That
at the
wasn't
end
one
of
of
the
the
game.
options, Dobby. It
It
was just to
always
kill.
is.
99.9% of players chose kill Dobby.
Dobby is very old and has not had much sex.
You told us you had sex 34 times when you were free.
Yeah, you
On
said
your
that.
way here,
I lied because I'm sad.
he can't finish unless he takes a whiff of that sock Harry gave him.
Yeah, I know.
It's weird.
Somebody give me a sock so I can sniff it.
No, absolutely not.
I guess moral dilemma I would run into is whether or not to get Bruce a Christmas present.
Whoa,
Well, Bruce isn't here to defend himself.
but Dobby loves Bruce. And Dobby says yes. Get Bruce a very nice Christmas
But Dobby, I
present.
don't even know what I would get Bruce.
What would you get him? Tell me, Dobby.
I don't know, maybe like a short straw.
Maybe you should sit on
like,
Dobby's lap and tell him what he should get for
Maybe
Bruce.
you should sit on
I
Dobby's
think
lap.
James should sit on Dobby's lap because it's Dobby Claus. Oh, you're heavy. Where would you like to teleport to?
Anywhere else. Dobby, why
you
are
smell
your
nice.
hands so
Whoa.
cold?
You smell
Do you
nice.
do you feel something while you're sitting on Dobby's lap?
Oh, it feels like I'm getting a present.
Dobby,
Dobby, is that your wand?
That's just Dobby's wand.
Dobby, you didn't take any hymns today, did you?
66% of men lose their hair by age 35, and that's not even the worst part. What really stinks is that most men don't even realize that when you start to notice hair loss, it isn't a death sentence for your luscious locks. Science has come a long way in recent years, and guess what? Baldness can be optional with 4hims.com. Hims connects you with real doctors and medical-grade solutions to treat hair loss. Generic equivalents to name brand prescriptions not only help you keep your hair, but also mean you won't break the bank doing so. Plus, if you're anything like me and feel like every visit to the doctor turns into an awkward mess, Hims lets you skip the waiting room experience entirely. Just answer a few quick questions online for a doctor to review and prescribe. I get it. It can be hard to talk to people about this stuff, but that doesn't mean a solution is out of reach. So order now. Open House viewers get a trial month of Hims for just $5 today while supplies last. This would cost hundreds if you went to the doctor or a pharmacy. Check out the website for full details. So go to 4hims.com/openhouse. That's FORHIMS.com/openhouse. 4hims.com/openhouse.
Oh, Dobby might have taken a few blue pills before we started the episode.
Thinking about it, Fantastic Beasts isn't that bad, because Dobby isn't in it.
I am training my body. So like there's a few days where I'm hungover like the week before. I've like just got to get used to it, got to figure it out. So every day I'm just doing a little bit, getting used to
You're
it.
an alcoholic.
But just for a week.
It's just to get back to
Yeah,
normal.
for fun.
And then I have to wean myself off of it until the next gameplay.
Alcoholic.
My montage will be nothing but hot yoga. Also Nate.
Sweaty.